Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Erin's Book Club. I have a book review to do today, and I'd like to share it with you. The book review I have to do today is Warriors, The Darkest Hour by Erin Hunter. As you see, it has an absolutely gorgeous cover, and it's the last of... I can't even remember the name of this series. I think it's The New Prophecy. The Prophecies Begins. Sorry, it took me a while to find it. Anyway, as always, I love what Erin does with the Warrior series. I am thoroughly enjoying reading these. I don't really know what age group these books are meant for, but I find them very dark, and I'd be really worried about giving them to, say, a grade schooler. Even some of the high schoolers. This is a really dark series. An enjoyable series, a relatively well-written series, but I'd be a little leery about who I would allow to read it if I was a parent. But I'm not, so maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know. But let me read the back of it for you, and then we can get further in. Once I'm done reading the back, though, I want to say that none of my reviews are spoiler-free, because I can't enjoy the review or enjoy talking about the book without talking about everything about the book. So go ahead, read the book, read the series, and come back. And I would love to hear what you guys think about the series and maybe about Erin herself. So the back of the book is, "Fire alone can save our clan. The time has come for prophecies to unfold and for heroes to rise as Tiger Star's quest for power plunges the forest into terrible danger. In order to save his clan, Fireheart must uncover the meaning of the ominous prophecy. 4 will become 2, lion and tiger will meet in battle, and blood will rule the forest." Very, very intriguing back of the book. The concept of the story is very well written. I really enjoy Firestar. I really enjoy him as a main character. I enjoy the struggle that he had to go from being a kitty pet, which is prejudiced against, to ruling a clan, and ruling it really well and really humbly and truly to the best of the clan's being, and not a specific member of the clan. He just cares about his clan. He in fact cares about all of the clans, even though all of the clans are actually rivals. And the way that he's written to join all of the clans together, the ones that absolutely do not agree with each other, and the ones that fostered the main enemy, the main villain, to get them all to join together and fight off this extra foe was really well done. And the similarities that I saw between the anti-hero, this Tiger Star fellow, again, a really well-written character that you can't get any sympathy for. I mean, there's an attempt to get sympathy for this Tiger Star fellow, to the point where even Firestar feels sympathy for him when he's murdered, when all I was feeling as he was being murdered was good. He needs to suffer because he's done some horrible things. And like one chapter you're reading about how Tiger Star is willing the rest of his clan to kill kittens, and loyal members, excuse me, loyal members of his clan, and then the next minute I know we're supposed to feel sorry for him, but I don't. The fact that she spent the entire book building up that this is the main enemy that we're going to fight, and this is the main fight that we're going to get, and looking forward to the main fight, and I was actually looking forward to maybe seeing Firestar beat the crap out of Tiger Star, and to get that ripped away from us by this new enemy at the end. At first, I was angry. I was so angry, because I'm like, this is what you wrote us all for. This entire series, which I think is, yeah, it's 6 books. The entire 6 books was building up to Tiger Star and Firestar having a dual death. It didn't happen. But in the end, she wrote the end climax of this main blood clan coming in, that the fact that the main fight was stolen from us didn't really seem to matter in the end. I still was very satisfied with how it ended. I do have to say the amount of torture that she puts these characters through is awful, and the deaths are horrid, especially for what I think is a child's book, or maybe it is a young adult. I don't know. If you guys know, let me know. But I think that the themes and the blood and gore on it, like some of the Stephen King books that I read have less blood and gore in this series. But at the same time, if you pay attention to the cats we have out there, the wild cats that we have out there, and the wounds they inflict on each other fighting for territory, this is real. This is the way it happens. It's just brutally written. Which again is why I really like this author with this series. And it was a good end to the series. I do feel cheated out of that final battle, but the final battle that ended up being was good. I also enjoyed the fact that the final battle happened and then you still had these 4 separate entities that are actually still enemies, and there's still animosity between them. It isn't, oh, we joined together to fight off all this bad guy, so now we're all friends again. Like, I liked the realness of it. An interesting concept through all of this that I wanted to bring attention to. There's a scene in this book where Tiger Star is on this mountain of bones, and he's standing on these bones, and most of these, they're all prey bones and stuff, but the symbolizing of he's walking over the dead to be on high was right there. And at the same time, him then having the deputies of his clan, or the members of his clan, fight and kill other members of the clan who are good, honest members, because they are 2 clans. So basically, one parent was in one clan and one parent was in an enemy clan, and the kittens that were born were of 2 clans. Therefore, they were not pure, and therefore they needed to be killed. That runs a real similarity between how Hitler came to power and how Hitler was only wanting the pure Aryan race to rule the world, and the rest were not worthy. Interesting concept to put into what I think is a I even think it's a little mature for the young adult books, but I see a lot of the young adult books with really harsh themes. But I think this is younger than a young adult book. And it's very interesting to put that polarity into that scene. It makes me think that this author knows a lot more than what she kind of writes about. I don't know. It's a complicated book if you read it for what it is, and it's a really good read. I couldn't put it down. I spent a couple hours straight reading the book because I couldn't put it down, and I love that about books. So all of you out there, if you want to read that's exciting and I'm gonna say dirty and dark, it's a good book. You guys have got to read the whole series. So Warriors, The Darkest Hour, aptly named. Loved reading it. And yeah, I will let you know when I have another book read. Thanks, guys.